And welcome back to the Osteo Physio YouTube channel. Today we are continuing with our new series helping people in the performing arts sector, and we're going to be going a lot more specific today. So last time we looked at a full routine with regards to mobility and stretching for piano players. Today we're just going to home in on the stretching, working a little bit deeper into certain areas, but having it as a full routine that you can do after you have been playing to prevent injury. So the best place to start out when you've been playing is to stretch around into the hand area. So one of the first things that I always get piano players to do when they come in and see me is try and get a really lovely stretch into the fingers, because again, when we're holding, as we know, we're holding up like this, resting the hand, and it can get really stiff, really tight. So what we're doing is we're holding around the thumb. You're going to pull the thumb away, you're going to hold for 2 seconds and then relax. Onto the next finger, you're going to pull the finger away, you might feel it click a little bit, you're going to hold for a couple of seconds and then relax. Next finger, you're going to pull, yeah, you can feel my finger click, hold for a couple of seconds and then relax. Next one, you're going to pull away. Again, what you're doing is you're gapping the synovial joint, we're trying to get fluid into the joint, you're stretching the tendons around and relax. And then into the little finger, holding for a couple of seconds and then relax. Same on the other side, you're going to pull the thumb away, because again, depending on what level you are when you're playing, we typically use both hands, and relax. Next finger, you're going to pull away for a couple of seconds, hold it there and then relax. Same into the third finger, so again, holding for a couple of seconds and then relaxing. The last couple, holding for a couple of seconds and then relaxing, and then finally the little finger, holding for a couple of seconds and then relaxing. Next, we want to stretch down into the palm. So this is a lovely way where we've been flexing forward to go the opposite way. So we will build this into an elbow stretch, but for now, you're going to have the palm up, other hand is going to bend the fingers back very subtly. So you're going to bend them into that position. So don't force it. It's meant to feel like a nice stretch over the fingers. Holding for about 5 to 10 seconds. We're going to hold that there. And it's really nice because we spend so much of the time when we're playing contracting into the hand. So once you've done the fingers on this side, swap over to the opposite side, and again you're pulling them down. So if you see from the side, you're pulling the fingers down very subtly. You should feel a lovely pull over the top of the hand, and again holding that for about 10 to 15 seconds. It always feels really nice to do that. So I find it easier to separate thumb and fingers when stretching, because then what you can do with the thumb is you can gently pull the thumb back, so you're stretching it back in that position. So you imagine going this way, and again you'll feel it pull into here, so it feels really nice just to get that all stretched today. So again, holding the thumb there for about 10 to 15 seconds, holding that there, and you want to do it where you can feel the stretch, but obviously you're not forcing the joint back, so it's a very gentle stretch. So again, pulling the thumb out to the side, so you can see that there, pulling the thumb and feeling it stretching across the palm of the hand. So holding that there, 10 to 15 seconds, really nice, getting it all moving, and then relaxing. What we're then going to move on to is around into the forearm. So we looked at that with the other routine, but we're adding it into that deeper stretch. So if we're going to look at the supinator and the extensors, what we're going to do, if I turn to the side slightly, is you're going to turn your hand over, grip around, and then you're going to straighten out the forearm. And this is one of my favourites. So we're stretching all around into the forearm, because again, when you're holding and you're playing a lot, after a while from that repetitive playing, it can just get really tight, really tense into that area. So again, holding that between 10 to 15 seconds, gently relaxing, and we're going the opposite way. So we're looking at the pronators and the flexors now. So we're going to go the opposite way. So you're going to turn the hand up, gripping around, and then same like we did with the hand, but exaggerating that stretch. So we're coming out into the full stretch. So again, holding that position there feels really, really nice. Holding that stretch. And then of course, repeating on the opposite side. So we're going to turn it over and then stretch the hand out. So again, looking at the extensors and the supinators, stretching down through, so around this side, really, really nice. Holding that for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then relaxing back, turning the hand over, and then bringing it out straight. So again, go as far as you feel comfortable. You're meant to feel a lovely stretch around the forearm area, so letting that all relax, and then holding that again for 10 to 15 seconds. Next, we're going to stretch through, of course, the pectorals, because as we're playing forward, they can tighten a little bit. So I'm going to put my hand onto a fridge. You can use a door frame, you can use a wall, just something that gives you a bit of sturdy support. What you can do is you're going to have your arm level, obviously with the shoulder, as you're holding the hand here. If you've got a history of shoulder injury, you might want to have the hand a little bit lower. What you can do is you're going to hold against the wall, you're going to turn your head away and then gently turn the torso away, and you'll feel that stretch across this chest area. So you want to aim to hold that again between 10 to 15 seconds. It just feels really nice if you've done a lot of playing, just letting that all stretch and all relax. And then you're going to gently unwind and repeat the same on the opposite side. So imagine obviously the fridge is over here. We're going to have the hand against the fridge, turn the head away, turn the body away, and again feeling that stretch across, and it's just really nice just to open up through the chest area. So again, we're holding that there for 10 to 15 seconds. And then of course, when it's against the wall, you would gently wind back. We're next going to stretch around the back of the shoulder. So again, if you're holding yourself in this position, the muscles between your shoulder blades and your spine, so your rhomboids, have to fix and tighten to hold you there. So what's really nice is to bring the arm across the body, hook the other hand underneath, and then pull it across. So you'll feel that stretching all across the shoulder, into the back. And then what we're going to do is 10 to 15 seconds on one side. So we're going to hold that there, just breathing into the stretch, because it'll probably feel quite tight if you've done a lot of playing. And then gently unwind, and then same the other side. So you're going to hook underneath, pull across the body, so pulling into that position, feeling it across the shoulder. Really, really nice stretch today. Holding that in that position between 10 to 15 seconds, so fixing it there. And then once you've done that, gently unwinding and then relaxing. And then the final stretch, my absolute favourite, is getting right up into the traps around the back of the neck. So where they come down both sides from the base of the head over to the shoulders, we're going to hook the hands under. So we're going to come around the back just like so, hooking underneath the base. What we're going to do is breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to exaggerate that stretch of chin down towards the chest. So it feels really nice. You'll feel it pull from the base of the neck right up to the top of the head. And we're going to aim to hold that between 10 to 15 seconds. Holding that position, it just feels really nice, because so many things we do day to day put stress and pressure on the neck. And of course, obviously playing. And then we're going to gently unwind and then gently let everything relax.